Hello. Right, who have I got here now? What a nightmare. Oh, I can change settings. Hi, Simon. Hi, Suze. Hello. I can change. Oh, that's a bit better. Right, I'm just going. Alright, I'm going to multitask here. Okay. I'm just trying to read comments through my laptop because I can't see, it's too small on there. Speak to this, so just bear with me 1 minute. I always have technical issues, so I am so sorry. Let me just come off this. Right, well, at least I'm back on. It's a bonus. How are we all? We all okay? Right. Hi, Colin. Hi, Janet. Hello, Julie. Hi, Jill. I'm all good, Suze. I'm very tired this week, hence the dark bags. Hiya, Drew. Hi, Julie. Hi, Shaz. Oh, it's going quick now. Okay. I'm just going to turn my volume off this so I'm not getting... go on this. I can see my comments here. Oh, hello, Penny. Oh, thank you, Drew. Do you know, this was a birthday present of someone. It's lovely, isn't it? So, ID. So, I was originally set up upstairs, but I wasn't comfy. So I had to move everything back downstairs, and then I've had technical issues, as I always do. Hiya, David. So so first things first, as you'll notice, I've some people I've took off moderators. Now, please don't be offended by that. I'm not doing that to offend anybody at all. I just had loads, and I couldn't keep up with them, so I probably will still have a juggle about. You're not getting the sack. Don't worry about that. But yeah, I don't want anyone to be offended by that. I'm just having a bit of a juggle about on my channel, and yeah, so that's that. It should, I hope it does, Drew. Hiya, Cheryl. So, how are we all anyway? We all good? We all good on this lovely Friday evening? I'll move this here because I feel like I'm like looking at you, and I'm looking over here, and I'm looking at you. Hiya, Dale. Hiya, Stephen. Welcome in. Oh, Colin. You and your phones. So it's nice to see you all. I'm glad you've all joined me. I really do appreciate it. I've got all sorts that I want to speak to you about. It's been a bit of a mad week, to say the least. I'm glad it's weekend. And tomorrow's a new day, as you say. Oh, who's this? Sorry. Fubar Ghost, hello. Oh, right. Oh, thank you. So I did a live stream with Exploring Harley. Honestly, he's a brilliant guy. If you don't know who he is, I did put a post up on my community page. Go over and check him out. I did a live stream, like question and answer and everything, and He's just such a nice guy, so I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hi Jane. Oh, thank you. That's lovely. Oh, Simon Eyes. Relaxing and chilled. Cool, cool, cool. Hiya Sharon. Oh, Guernsey. Oh, I'd love to go to Guernsey. Hi Kim. Oh, where's the scariest place you have ever been, or the most weird thing that has ever happened to you? Oh, that's a good one. Right, I tell you what really did terrify me. I've got loads. I don't know if you've all seen my most recent video, the murder house. So the screaming house for me is one of the most interesting places that I have ever investigated. Crazy place. Is more to that place that meets the eye. I really need to keep digging and going back and back and back to it, because it's really scared me. We got told to piss off by a voice, a man's voice, really gruff voice. Felt our legs being brushed up, like, wasn't nice. What happened? Mox got smacked across the back of the head over something like that. You hear it on both our footage. It's a weird place, and it become a little bit of an obsession of mine. So yeah, that's an interesting place. The Park Hotel in Morecambe, absolutely amazing. I had a really strange experience in the cellar there. I didn't remember. Couldn't tell you what happened until I saw the footage back, and it scared me, if I'm honest. And Ruthin Jail in Ruthin in Wales, locked in the dark cell, and it was, all I can explain is it sounded like a growl and something, as if someone's going to rush towards you. Now these confined cells are really small, and my legs buckled on me. That's the only place, actually, Ruthin Jail, that I refused to go back in to carry on investigating before I had my YouTube channel. That. So yeah, I've got loads more, but that's just a few. Good question, that, Kim. Hello, Adam. Oh, okay. So, if you don't know who Adam Billing is, Adam is Adam from Haunted Scouse. He's currently in a pub that's full of teenagers at Boppins West Club 7. You know what? Can't beat him, join him, Adam. Oh, you got them dancing shoes on, mate. Oh, you got them dancing shoes polished and right on. David, tomorrow. I've got it's a private house investigation that I'm actually doing tomorrow, which should be really interesting. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that, actually, because I find them fascinating, and I've seen some of the footage that's been, she sent me quite a lot. We've been in conversation, myself and this lady, for quite a long time. Some of the stuff she sent over is very, very interesting. So yeah, so I'm off to a private house tomorrow night to investigate this lady's house. Hoping that'll be a good one. Hi, Exploring Harley, welcome in. Oh, this is who I was talking about. Great channel. It's so lovely. So please go over it and feel free to drop your link in the chat. And all you guys go over and go and see Exploring Harley's channel. He's a great guy, so lovely. And yeah, we did a live chat on Wednesday night. That's why I went in Moxley's chat. So yeah, go over. Hello, Jasmine. Welcome in, Bad Cat. Hope you're good. Are you all good tonight, ladies? Penny, you good? D, you've been up. Oh, I always forget you're in Australia, D. Oh, thank you, Dale. That's so lovely. Thank you so much. Who else have I got here? Hi, Ty. Welcome in. Right, I'm just going to have to slow my chat down on here. Go back up. I'm sorry if I keep looking over here. I'm multitasking. So Bad Cat Paranormal, Jasmine, if you don't follow her, subscribe to her, go over to her channel. Jasmine, feel free to drop your channel below in the chat. Go over and subscribe to Jasmine, she's great. Hopefully, very, very soon, we will be meeting up. Where's my thoughts book? Yeah, Susie. Susie, are you in the chat? If you're still in the chat, pop your channel below, please, in the chat. And if you don't know who Thought Spooky is, again, go over to her channel and check her out. She's bloody brilliant. Oh, she's there. She's here, duck. Oh, welcome. Welcome to the SHUK, Jasmine. Oh, I'm feeling the love tonight. This is lovely. Really, really lovely. Thank you so much, everybody. Right. So... 11 hours in front of us, are we? Blooming hell. D, tell you what, you're a trooper, you. You know, you crack me up. You can be in our chats and I always think to myself, I wonder if she's been to bed. Has she gone all the way through watching our videos? So I'm going that day. You're a star. Oh, welcome to, Harley. Welcome to the family, Jeff. Welcome to the family. Oh, this is lovely. Yes, Jasmine, we need to get this arranged. I've got Jasmine and I've got Susie, Thought Spooky, that we need to, I think it'd be really, I think us three will be good out, actually. We need to get this sorted out, don't we? I think we'll have a great time. Hequibus, welcome in. So, it will be madness, it'll be carnage. And why not? That's what it's got to be. She's not a bad cat, Colin. She's lovely. Let's get me brew. So, I've got a few bits to speak to you about, really, this evening. Let me just get my chat back down here. A bit of everything I want to talk to you about, if I'm honest. So, first things first, like I said before, I've had a bit of a shimmy about on my channel with mods and stuff like that, and it's no disrespect to anybody at all. There were just loads. So I'm gonna, obviously, I will be adding a few more and swapping stuff around, but I don't want anyone to be offended, because I'm not doing that to offend anybody at all. I just find it easier for me to people who are always in my chat, who are regular in my chat, to they can mod the premieres for me, especially if I'm not in and I know that they're going to be there. So don't be offended at all. I will be adding more people in as the night goes on. So secondly, I've been having a look at locations which I could hire out and investigate, but on my own, which I think is a bit mental. I don't know why I don't know whether I'm looking forward to this or not. And I've got plenty of locations that, well, you know, they won't break the bank. But obviously, with it being me on my own, I can't like go to somewhere like massively expensive or anything like that. But I want to do it purely for me, to get over my fear of being alone. Oh no, I won't, Penny. I'm looking for locations where I hire them. I will rent them out. So I won't go to anywhere on my own, anywhere abandoned on my own or anything like that. So no, definitely not. It's just not safe. Any weirdo could be about. So yes, I'm looking for locations where I can go and investigate on my own. Number one, to get over my fear of being on my own. Number two, to try and just experience as much as I can experience, just to see whether the experience that I have are for the worse or for the better, because I've got a theory where your fear feeds into your own fear. You scare yourself more purely because you're absolutely shitting your pants, so you feel worse. And I know obviously it can be expensive, I get that, I totally, you know, it's one of them things, but I want to do it for me. I want to do it so you can absolutely piss yourselves laughing at me, crapping me pants. I hope I don't make a mess of it, I really don't. So I've been looking at a few different locations. I've got one of them in Wales, which is Penryn Old Hall. I don't know if any of you have heard of this place, but it's got some amazing history. Oh, now you just beat me to it there, Harley. So the museum is another one to do on my own. Which I'm having a panic here thinking about that. Where else? Penryn Old Hall, the Gresley Old Hall, I don't know how to pronounce it. The one in Derbyshire, and there's the other one in Wolverhampton, House That Cries, that one's called, and also Antwerp Mansion. So those are my options. I don't know which one yet. Would you consider joining one and staying on your own in the cellar? Yeah, I'd consider doing that, definitely. Just don't want me down there for, all night on my own. All of him. Oh God, could you imagine this? So that's one of the things that I am going to do it this year, because I need to overcome my fears. As long as I've been doing this for, I am terrified still. It still scares me. I think mainly it's the dark more than anything that scares me. But the unknown still scares me. Not as much as it used to. I think the dark heightens it. Used to be a morgue. Oh, Jane. Now this is interesting. Yeah, I would. Well, my ears pricked up then. Used to be a morgue. Now that'd be really, really interesting. Definitely. So, yeah, I see what Gina's just put there. Your mind is your own worst torture. It's true. And solo is helpful for no mistaken noise, pollution or movement. Definitely, 100%. 100%. Your mind plays tricks on you, for a start. So you do overthink things. You hear things that you think are paranormal and not necessarily are. It's pareidolia. It's, you see things, you hear things that not necessarily are paranormal, because your senses are like over heightened. So I need to get over that side of my fears so I can rationalise more when I am on my own. That's why I'm doing it. Oh, Jane, are you on Facebook or Instagram? Or if not, my email address is in my bio on my main YouTube channel page. Sorry, email me if needs be. If you're not on Facebook or Instagram, because I've got my channel pages are on my socials. But if not, go through my email address. That'd be amazing. Yeah, Jasmine, I agree there. That I'm the same. I'm either really good or an absolute wreck. But I do think that I've been places where I think, oh no, I'm going to be terrified here. I know I am. But I'm not. And then I've gone to places where I've not expected to be scared, and I've absolutely popped my pants. I think that's our senses. I think that's us picking up on the actual energy itself. You know. If you know, you know. It's not a psychic ability or anything like that. What you feel. I tend to know when I feel like it's not right here. So, yeah, that'd be brilliant, Jane. Thank you. Yeah, I agree there. Massively liberating to face it down. Yeah, I agree that 100%. I think that'd be a massive achievement for me, and I need to do it. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's one of my things I'm gonna get done. Yeah. So let's have a look. You go with the energy. Yes, that's 100%. Who else thinks that? Welcome in, Eva. Kim, very true. I'm a big, I absolutely, right, I'm just going to excuse myself here because I'm one of the most fidgety people you'll ever meet in your life, and I can't help it, just me. So I'm fidgeting, and so I'm sorry. Kim, yeah, I love anything to do with the ancient Egyptians, the Mayans, anything like that. I love. Now, the ancient Egyptians, they say that they use far more senses than what we use now. We have, our basic senses. They use more. They were a lot more spiritual. So you have, I've spoke to Fort Spooky about this before. Now you have certain parts of certain glands, certain parts of your body that you no longer use. So because we no longer use them, because our brain doesn't recognise them as being something that we should be using anymore, we don't send signals to them, these parts of our body. So if anybody's into like meditation or anything like that, I started listening to like healing music, different frequency music and whatnot. The first time I did this, I was like freaked out because I could feel myself going deeper and deeper, like as if I was going to, like, really relax and mellow. And then next thing I just seen colours, and I was like, what's going on? And it was like waves of colour, like something. Imagine you're in a room but pitch black darkness. You've got your eyes shut and it's completely dark. Another way I can explain it was like, what do you know when you have you put paint in water and it disperses like that? Well, it come in like, and I was like, what was that? And I panicked. So it's to do with your chakras. So you have different chakras and stuff, and they say that the colours that you are seeing is the colour of the chakra that you need to cleanse, or you're actually focusing on. So yeah, that's what. So these different parts of your body, these glands, which you no longer use anymore, that your brain thinks that you should no longer use anymore, when you start meditating and doing stuff like that, you switch off stuff. You switch off. Stop watching the TV all the time. Stop listening to the radio all the time. Stop listening. Start just try and detox technology out of you. Just try it. And you start to do the meditation more, you start listening to the different frequencies and the vibrations and stuff. As your body, the vibrations creates like an energy. Your brain starts sending signals to these different places that your body's probably not used ever, or potentially you use it minimally. You start to awaken them senses again. And I had a really interesting experience with healing music, like the healing music, the frequency music, and I spoke to Susie about it. And the stuff that I seen, what come through whilst I was meditating, and when I put it all together, was mind-blowing. It was as if I'd seen something. I don't know what it was. I don't know how I got this information, but when I researched it all up, it all made sense. So yeah, I believe that we have been suppressed in a way. As years have gone on, we've been massively suppressed. Ancient civilizations were far more spiritually in tune than what we are now. So I find it so interesting. It's like the pineal, is it called a pineal gland? They reckon that was your third eye. They reckon if you open if you focus on that, you open that part of your brain up, you'll see things that you wouldn't believe existed. But again, I think we've been massively suppressed, and it's fantastic. It's, yeah, Shep. Oh, hello, welcome in. So it's something I really, really, really love reading about. I watch every documentary under the sun over it. It's just find it fascinating. So yeah, hi Caroline. Sorry if I've missed anybody. I was waffling on and I wasn't concentrating on the chat. So who's in? Let me go back up. Who's in? Is Danny in? Did I see someone just say hi, Nighthawk? Or have I just... Oh, hello. Welcome in, Dan. So, yeah, I find it really interesting. And I tell you what, healing music and different frequencies, it's just fascinating. Oh, it's amazing. I'm sat on my turn. Kim, that's quite interesting. Blooming heck. Oh, so yeah, I find it so interesting. I do find it so interesting. There's so much that you need to look into, and yeah, it's just fascinating. So what else was I going to say? I was going to say something else. Oh gosh, what was I going to say? Oh, so I'm looking into theories. So my last video that I did, I did like one of my hiya Joyce, welcome. I tried one of my theories, which is to do with the frequencies, and just played some it was high frequency music in the house, the property that was investigating, the murder house, screaming house even, to see whether it made a difference. Because my theory is, if we can put the vibrations, the different, that high frequency and the vibrational music out loud, energy needs that to gain energy. Yeah. So we tried it. A bit afterwards, we heard that's when we started hearing the footsteps quite a lot. Now, it could be coincidence. I'm not saying that caused it. It could be completely coincidental. However, we also heard more things with our own ears that our cameras didn't capture. So has it like heightened our senses? So it's very interesting. It's something, yeah, I'm going to have to keep on going with and keep on trying. I want to do it where we do where either myself or whoever's out with us investigating could possibly sit there for at least 10-20 minutes with the headphones on, blindfold on, take away the senses, listening to that music, to see whether when we turn it off, when we go into the investigation, to see whether their senses are heightened, whether things happen more to them. So yeah, I know you like mad stuff like this, Jasmine, and Sue's there. So is Aaron just come in the chat? Let me just bob this down. Hello, Aaron. You all right? Nice to have you in. Hiya, Mark. What have I got here? Missed it, love and light. Welcome. I'm so sorry for missing people. It just goes too fast. I'm trying to read off different things here. So yeah, I just want to have a dabble with all different theories and stuff. And hi, Craig. To see what's what. I wonder if ghosts and poltergeists get on together. Well, Colin, they reckon poltergeist activity is created by us. Not necessarily ghosts. Poltergeist activity and poltergeist and ghosts are something completely different. They do reckon that a lot of poltergeist activity can be triggered around hormonal teenagers, and because of the energy that they give off. So yeah, have a read about it. In fact, I'll find some information and I'll pop it up on my page on my socials. Have a read, it's really interesting. But yeah, they do reckon a lot of poltergeist activity is actually made by ourselves. It's not paranormal. We're causing that to happen. So yeah, it's very interesting indeed. Did I see Bronya Garth? Something about Bronya Garth. I'm just going to scroll back up. Yeah, Bronya Garth, it's the old workhouse. Yeah, that seems really interesting. I'd love to go there, definitely. Have you tried a singing bowl? Yes, I've just been. If Shaz is in the chat, I want to say massive thank you, because Shaz has sent kindly off my wish list, has bought me the it's a better singing bowl, and I'm buzzing because I've been using it all week. My dog's going mental, but practicing as well, because you need to get used to using it. So the singing bowl, yeah, that's going to be coming out with me on investigations. I'm going to be announcing myself when I get there. But yeah, I'm going to be using the singing bowl as well for the vibrations and stuff, definitely. I want to try and do a little bit of the old school techniques, paranormal investigations. I want to try. Your best tool ever is your senses. Your best tool is you, your eyes, your ears, and your feet, how you feel. I always go by that. Oh, that's when you hear something and you're like, no, that shouldn't be. I shouldn't have heard that. It's amazing. So yeah, that's your best tool to start off with. I like stuff like your dowsing rods. I love the dowsing rods. I've had some amazing things with the dowsing rods. They're bloody brilliant. I like trigger objects, old-fashioned trigger objects. So I bought, in fact, they're over the other side of the room. I bought some copper wire, because we know copper wire is a conductor, so you can conduct energy through it. Oh, Eva, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. So copper wire to conduct energy, and I've bought some little bells, and I want to try and make a trigger object with the bells and the copper wire. And I've also got my compass. I want to see if my compass, just again a trigger object, can it be manipulated? So I really want to do more old-fashioned, old school style investigating, because just to see whether I get any different results, or whether it is, we do get the same stuff happening, because we can have all the all singing and all dancing, equipment, but if it's if something's paranormal, it's still gonna, you're still gonna get activity regardless of whether you've got loads of equipment or not. So yeah, I think I really do want to go have a go at the old school stuff, definitely. Eva, you're an absolute star. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate that. That's so lovely of you. Colin, dowsing rods are daft. Just my opinion. You know what, Colin? You're totally entitled to your own opinion. Seriously, each to their own. I don't judge. If you enjoy using them, you enjoy using them. I like using them. I've had some results with them that I can't explain. And the thing is, the ones I've got, you can't manipulate them. It's a tube. So you've got a tube, the rod's inside the tube. Oh God, this is not. That just looked so wrong. So you have a tube and the rod's inside the tube, yeah. You hold them. You cannot manipulate them. Hold your hands steady. Ask the questions and see what answers you get. I will not be doing that ever again. Well, I just did, but never again. Why am I so awkward? With my Christmas cup. So, yeah, Jesus, what? Oh, I just put myself in some situations, so okay now. Oh, goodness me. Oh, Susie's got a list of experiments she'll want to do. Okie dokie. Oh, Susie, you need to let me know. The spirit box does your head in. It does get to me after a bit. I won't lie. The constant drives me mad. Oh my God, Diane! Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that's lovely. You know, you're all bleeding awesome. Thank you so much, Diane. That's really, really kind of you. Oh. Hi, Leanne. Welcome in. We both did that. You late on me at Royal Arcade Downs. Oh, the Royal Arcade. I used to dance in Royal Arcade. Bloody brilliant. Really interesting. And I couldn't explain. It was amazing. The Royal Arcade's a great place. It's a really, really good place. I love that place. It's in Keighley in West Yorkshire. What a place. Really interesting place. If any of you are paranormal investigators in the UK, you want to go to a place, go to the Royal Arcade in Keighley, the Victorian Underground. The guy's amazing who owns it. And I knew you'd say that. I knew you'd say that, Jasmine. It's a brilliant place. If you go there, it's so cheap to go, and he donates the money to local charities, so he doesn't really make anything off it. He's absolutely brilliant. What a guy. So yeah, he's fab. Oh, Diane, honestly, that's so lovely. Tina, welcome in, Tina. Oh, gotta run, but no worries, Leanne. It's not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. Oh, looking for gold. I wish I could find some gold. I'm telling you, cost of living over here is disgusting. It's ridiculous. It's like 50 quid for a tomato now because they're out of stock. Ridiculous. Just trying to have a look through some of these. If anyone's got any questions, feel free to fling them through to me. Put them in capitals because I'm rubbish. Yeah, they've both been through back. Yeah, they've both been there. It's a great place. Really interesting place. Oh, take care, Liam. Oh, where have you been, Jeff? Quick puff. Yeah, it would be good for a loan. It really would be good for a loan. That's another place I could go on my own, I suppose. Oh God, this list is getting bigger and bigger, isn't it? Jesus, wet. So I've got loads of different places that I want to go to. So many different places. Oh, Cheryl, 13 months. Oh. Well, thank you for sticking around for 13 months. That's lovely of you. I want to go over to Ireland this year. Probably later on in the year, or when the flights are cheap. So I recently investigated with KJ Hauntings, who are just lovely. Kim and Jason are just ace. They are from Derry in excuse me, Northern Ireland, and they've got their own YouTube channel. Lovely, absolutely lovely, really, really nice. So I would love to go over to investigate with them, because they do a lot of investigations at a theatre over there. And they've had some cracking results in this theatre. So yeah, I'd love to go over there and investigate with them, definitely. So yeah, Ireland is just one place where I've always wanted to go, always. If you were going anywhere in the world to do an investigation, where would you go? I've got two, I think. Oh, thanks, Drew. Ireland is a must for me. Is a must. Ireland, Scotland, and America. That's 3. Oh, hi Joyce, I'm coming to you. We're going to the Jack Daniels distillery. That's where we're going. So yeah, Ireland, Scotland and Wales, but not Wales, been there. Ireland, Scotland and America. That's where I would love to go to, and I can't even begin to start giving you a list of places where I want to go. One of them in Ireland, alright then, Spike Island it's called. Spike Island, it's got so much history to it. It's like the Irish version of Alcatraz. It's been used as like a military location. It was a prison. It's just been everything. And yeah, I want to do Spike Island. I think it works out about €1,000 to hire it out. So you get took over by it's in Cork. You get picked up on a ferry, in the little ferry in Cork. Takes you over to Spike Island. It's huge. They're doing excavations and stuff over there at the site itself, where they've like big mass graves and stuff. I think it's convicts. I think it was used either during or after the Second World War as well. Very interesting place. It's massive. So yes. Oh, Loftus Hall in Ireland. Yes, that's another one. So yeah, amazing, definitely. The Viper Rooms. I've just seen that pop up. That would be insane. If can you imagine the stories that place could tell? God. Yeah, too many places and not enough money. It's true. It's so true, especially now. It's like everything's just ridiculous. I've just had to fork out for my car. I mean, my car cost me over like 500 quid roughly. That was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Just a joke. I hate that car. I really do. I hate it with a passion. I was contemplating getting a bike, but I don't think I get far on that neither. Let's have a look. I'm gonna go back up. What have I missed? Oh, Mark, that's really interesting. Piero Brevetto. We'll explain the origin of poltergeist phenomena. I'll have a look at that. Thank you so much. That's really interesting. Really interesting. What else have I missed? Hi, Raquel. How are you? You alright? Welcome in. I'm just right. Oh, no worries, honestly. I'm never offended if anyone can't watch. Watch whenever you want, you know, I'm here. I'm always here. Yeah, my car hates me, Penny. Hates me with a passion. It's sick of me. Yes, Jane. I agree. You can find some amazing places doing, like, the exploring. It's unbelievable. There's so many amazing places out there. Historical places as well. And you feel quite privileged actually to be able to go to these places, explore them and document them, because before they get knocked down, because they are pieces of history that so many of them are pieces of history that should not be forgotten. I wish a lot of these locations could be kept and preserved. so many gorgeous places with amazing architecture, and they just get knocked down because for that money. And it's so sad. We're just literally erasing history out of our lives and building concrete jungles, and I hate it with a passion. So yeah. You have a broom, don't you? Oh, true. In Scotland, we don't seem to have abandoned farmhouses. I'd love to find a treasurable location out there. Oh, Drew, do you know, I bet you some amazing places. It's just like having the time and the transport to go and look. That's the main thing. I mean, you can spend hours and hours and weeks and days looking for places, and then one day you'll come across a little gem. Oh, Shaz, that's an interesting one. Have you ever felt so scared in a location that you felt in danger? Not like a fear for my life. I've had some weird things happen to me where I don't like it. The screaming house being one of them. I just didn't like it. The second time I went, where I felt like it felt really personal, as if it knew me. That's how I felt, like it knew me. Yeah, when Mox jumps out, you're not wrong there, Caroline. That's when the fear for my life. Don't have my heart still going. I need to get my own back on him. Yeah, that place, it just felt really personal, and it started on the way up, walking up towards the house, and I seen this shadow. When I thought it was a dog at first, I thought it was a dog, like in front of a car that was parked, so we couldn't see properly because it was pitch black. But it was a solid shadow. It was solid, and then it moved and it went bigger and then shifted and it just disappeared. And I was like, what was that? Couldn't explain it. A few nights before this, I had a night terror, and I was like, when you're paralysed in bed, and it felt like something crawled, creaked its fingers up my back, and then I screamed and come around. Well, the night of this investigation, when I seen that at the screaming house on my way up there, seen the shadow on my way up, gets there and then starts investigating, and that happened up my back, but the opposite way. And that's the only place I think I've actually cried, because I didn't like it. I was on my knees because I was like, it took my breath away, and I thought, this is personal. So yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like it, and I found it strange how all of us, there's so many paranormal investigators who probably can vouch for this. You become slightly obsessed with the place. And it's a little bungalow. Yeah, interesting place. So yeah. Have you heard of the ruins of Bowler-Ettrick? Yes, Ty. I wish, honestly, that the story of that place is insane. What a story. It's fascinating. The paranormal activity that people have experienced to do with Bowler-Ettrick is amazing. I could read about that forever. It's fascinating. I'm just going to scroll down and oh god, I've lost everything again. I've just seen, where am I? Oh, Tina, thank you. I love for all things old. I'm a big history buff. I'm the same. Absolute history geek. I love it. Love history. Yeah, right. We are very lucky over here for abandoned buildings, historical buildings. We really are very, very lucky. Yep, Eva, totally agree. Drug zombies and squatters, real people are dangerous. Well, yeah. Be scared. I'm scared more of the living than I am the dead. 100%. You never know what you're walking into. That's why I cannot go to abandoned places on my own. It's really difficult. I will not go to it on my own because just won't, because of that reason. And plus as well, you know, what if it's not structurally safe? I could end up falling through a floor and nobody will know. Unless they come back and do an investigation and I'm knocking 3 times and it's me haunting the place, so. Hoarder's house, Huddersfield, owner is buried in the garden. What? Now that's like, throw me, Jane. Bloody neck. You can use a bowl of water, a cork with a needle in it, piece of paper on each side of the bowl saying yes or no to get answers like a Ouija board. Yes, Mark, that's well. You see, these are simple things and simple ideas that we can be using and not having to pay an absolute fortune out for equipment. Use your brain, think out of the box. You know, I mean, I'm all for helping people who, you know, small businesses and stuff like that. But it's so many like big companies that rake it in, and it's something you can make for yourself at home. It's mental. Oh, bless him, Susie. I hope he's all right. Tell him Auntie Amy says I hope he gets better soon. The poor. Is with a passion, hate them with a massive passion. They're horrible. I nearly broke my neck once because of a spider, and oh god, I'm dead clumsy, mate. I was looking in the mirror at my outfit, and I was looking, and I went like this. There's a spider on my back. Well, I've gone to whap it off, managed to get my hand through my necklace at the same time, so I've literally yanked myself back and fell off my bed. So yeah, but I proper hate myself. Squashed a spider as well when I fell in it, so. Oh, rats. Awful. Awful. So, what else was I going to talk about? I was going to talk about something else. The sound keeps on going off. Can you let me know if you can see me? Ridgely Asylum, 6 cops outside. Oh god. That's the mental, isn't it? People are getting burgled, but they're coming out looking for explorers. Crazy, isn't it, eh? How do you not get attachment to you protect yourself? I protect myself. Yeah, I do protect myself. I try and keep myself grounded. Oh, no worries, Erin. You're another one that I need to meet up with very, very soon. We need to get it sorted out. March is a good month for me. This month's just been a catch-up month, mate. But yeah, we'll get it sorted out. Thank you for joining though, Erin. Really appreciate it. Stay grounded. I think I sage a lot. I'm constantly saging. It's actually in my front room now. Sage all my equipment. I've had a weird experience after I went to the Park Hotel though, because I had a really strange reoccurring dream of a woman. When she looked like something from the 1920s, you know, like flapper dressing, jet black hair, and she was just quite sinister. She was sinister looking out. She smiled at me in this dream, and she was very like, it wasn't a nice smile. It was like a sinister smile. Didn't like it. So, welcome in, Lottie. Yeah, she was horrible. And when I explained, when I went back to the lady who was in charge, she actually said, I said, it's here where I see her. It was like in this type of room, she's having a party. And she said, well, it makes sense because this used to be the ballroom. And I was like, oh, Okay. Which I didn't know whether to think, do I like that or not? Because I thought, why am I dreaming about it then? But that's the place where I had a really strange experience in the cellar. So yeah, it gave me the creeps. I do see a black shadow a lot in my house though. I'm a little lad seeing it. Hopefully that's not from the Park Hotel. But yeah, keep yourself grounded. You know, I wear, I've not got mine at the moment, but I wear my crystals as well. I've got crystals, I've got sage. You just cleanse. If you're ever worried about anything, you must get it dealt with. Speak to somebody about it, because there's so many people out there that can give you advice, but you will know yourself if you don't feel right. So yeah. Hi Lee, welcome in. Oh, Dee. Yeah, see, that happens. You know, it does happen. There's like people who live in new build houses and they have paranormal activity and they're like, well, it's a new house, can't be haunted. Well, of course it can. Is it a new land? Because it's not new, is it? It's old. So much energy and emotions, and you don't know what's happened there. It's literally soaks in, you know? So yeah, it does happen. I can imagine that, Dee. That's really interesting. Aaron, can I please ask your opinion on these strange steps that appear in wooded areas? Oh, okay. Let me know. How do you mean? But yeah, ask me whatever you want. Not at all. Not at all. That didn't make no sense, that did it? Ask me whatever you want. Cheshire Paranormal, welcome in. World Paranormal, welcome in. It's so hard, this multitasking. Pocket Watch, welcome in. Ty, has there been any place you've been where you thought afterwards I'm being followed? I think that's probably the Park Hotel. Yeah, the one in Markham. Really interesting place, that. So the guy who built it apparently was big into the occult, Aleister Crowley and stuff like that, and like the Victorian era they was massively into stuff like that, seances, but apparently he used to hold secret parties there, and he was big into the occult. He was big fascination with Aleister Crowley and stuff like that. And the story goes, he disappeared, he went missing. Now there is a story, a rumour, gossip, that says that he was murdered, or should I say sacrificed, and got rid of. You know, can't say it's true or not, but that's how the story goes. So I find it really interesting. Though it's super haunted, that place. Fascinating place. Oh, there are steps appearing in wooded areas. People have felt uneasy when climbing them. Do you have any ideas where they come from? No, but you know what? I do believe that we can live off separate planes, and parts of the times of the year, you know, the veil thins. So what if it is a glimpse into another dimension, or it is a separate plane, different plane? I find it so interesting. So maybe it could be something like that. But I'm gonna have to have a look into that, because that's really interesting. But yeah, I don't think we're alone. It's too much out there. It's like deja vu. I think deja vu is either a glimpse into our past. I believe that when you die, you reborn. It's as if it goes on and on and on and on and on. And I see deja vu as either a glimpse into our past or what's happened. It's a memory, as if we're seeing back our life and we're kind of reliving our life, if that makes sense. The Stanley Hotel, Oh, The Shining, is that Eva, isn't it? That's the one. That's what it, the Stanley Hotel was out, The Shining, but the Stanley Hotel. Is that the right one? Are you going to go back to 30 East Drive? Don't look in the mirror, mate. No. I won't be looking in that mirror again. Not after I've seen what happened. That is creepy. But yeah, I'd like to go back just to see whether we have the same experiences again. Very interesting place. We experienced far more in the day than what we did at night. But anything can be haunted anytime of the day or night, don't really matter. We experienced more in the day though, it was really interesting. But yeah, I'd love to go back, but I'd love to sleep over. I would love to sleep over and set up all locked off cameras everywhere, and just to see whether we pick anything up whilst we're asleep. Definitely. God, this list's getting bigger and bigger here, isn't it? Bloody hell. I'll just scroll down. If a haunted property gets demolished, does the spirit stay and roam the land of the haunting the property to re-event? See, this is something I always find interesting, because dependent on whether it is a residual haunting. I mean, have you seen the reports of like the Roman soldiers? Or when you see people who walk through a wall, and it's like, how they just walk through a wall? There was never a door there, but how they just walk through the wall? Possibly because if they was on the land, they're attached to. It's just like a stone tape theory. So there was whatever was here beforehand. There probably was a door there, and so I don't know whether it depends on the haunting itself, what type of haunting it is. So yeah, I find it really interesting, and I don't think we'll ever know. I think the only way will ever know is if you continue investigating when it's demolished and whatever's built afterwards. That's the only way you'll ever find out. So yeah, it's a good question that though, Mark. Really good question. Oh, sorry, I'm dead sniffly. This time of the year, my sinuses are terrible. Yes, spring is coming, hay fever's coming to piss me off. Deja vu is a chance to correct an error in your past, in my opinion. See, you know, this is how my brain works. Yes, I think that as well. I think that, but I also think other things. It's so many different things that I think it is. I do think it is definitely to do with our past. You are glimpsing into your past. It's like a window that's open and just closes again. It's so strange when you have deja vu. It's a really, really weird feeling. And I've done it before, and I'm like, I've been here before, or I knew this was going to happen. It's like when you know a song's going to come on the radio. You know that song's going to come on, and it'll come on, and you're like, how did I know that song was going to come on? You can't explain it. It's strange, isn't it? Possibly Colin, yeah. Colin says, I reckon a spirit would stay in the area even if the place it haunts is not down. Yeah, very good chance of it. But yeah, it's dependent on the actual type of haunting it is. So yeah, it is interesting, isn't it? Cool. Waverley Hill Sanitarium in Louisville, Kentucky. That would be insane. I would love to go over there. Yeah, definitely. I'd love to go to these places. I want to see the hype, right? Because so many places are really hyped up, and I want to see whether I get that activity as well. But then I'm not one of these people. I'm going to say this, right? Sorry. I need to plug my charger in. So for me, if you go somewhere and people have experienced paranormal activity there, and I go and I experience nothing, I will go back, because I will never ever discredit anybody who says, I've been here, I've experienced this, just because I haven't. You know, there's no, you know, just because I don't experience anything does not mean that place isn't active. Do you get what I mean? So, welcome in. Hi, Ellie family, 1983. So yeah, Waverley Hill Sanitarium, I'd love to go. If I didn't experience anything, I don't experience anything, it's not to say I wouldn't enjoy it, because that'd be absolutely amazing, you know. It would be absolutely amazing to go. So yeah, I am one of them people where if I go and investigate somewhere and I don't get any activity, I will never discredit someone else's investigation, what they've had there, because that is their experience. I'll have my experience, but if I don't experience anything and I have got the opportunity to go back, I will go back and I will investigate again. Hi Pocket Watch. I'm also a massive believer of your energy, you as a person, how you are as a person. Conduct yourself on a paranormal investigation. I'm a massive believer that how you conduct yourself, the energy that you bring to an investigation can make a difference. I believe that. I really do believe it. Definitely. I've been out on investigations where I've just not felt it. I'm like, no, I can't. Joe, you just don't. Do you know when you're in one of them meetings? I can't be bothered. Can't be asked going out. I can't. You know, I can't. I'm in a mood, or I'm tired, or whatever, and I've had a really rubbish night because my head's not been in it. So yeah, I do believe it's who you are as a person. I'm not saying you're psychic or anything like that. Your energy, your aura, your energy, what you bring to an investigation will make a difference. Just saying. I've just missed something there. My family home was knocked down. I would love to know the new builds have the same experiences as we did. That, you know, Kim, how mad would it be? Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? I'd love to know. I think if I find it interesting, do really find it interesting. Mark Woodley. I used to work at Margam Castle, Port Talbot. Margam Castle is another place I would love to go to. Absolutely. What a place that is. Beautiful place. How lucky are you? Oh, God. Amy, Mystical Love and Light says, Amy, that is correct, because sometimes spirits pick and choose who they want for them to see. Also, if they've been there before, sometimes the spirit gets more comfortable with them. Yeah, I believe that. I can believe that. Yeah, you can't just go once and go, nope, it's not haunted here. You can't do that. You've got to be... God, I've been doing this now for like 18 years. You can't just write something off. You just can't. You can't do that. Go back and back and back and back. Go different times. Go at night time. Go in the early hours of the morning. Go in the morning. Go in the day. Experience the whole. You know, don't just go once and say, no, it's not haunted. Go. And then if you don't get anything out of all of it, then you've covered all bases. Then you can say, for me, I don't feel it's haunted. That's when you can say that. But never discredit other people. You know, we have the paranormal community is huge. Yeah, it's massive, absolutely massive. So many people, so many amazing paranormal investigators and teams and channels out there. People should be bigging each other up, helping each other out, discussing theories. You know, you might never get on. or you might not get on, sorry, you might never agree on certain things. You can have healthy debates. You can, have discussions. It's how we all grow. Share theories. Nobody's an expert. Nobody is a professional. I've been doing this for years. I'm still learning. I learn stuff new all the time because I research. That's why I have these. I research so much. I've been doing courses in parapsychology, which I find so fascinating, very interesting. Think, dig deep, think out the box, find your own ways of like finding things out and stuff, and don't be like this with stuff, experience things with other investigators, learn from each other. That's how you get knowledge, and it's a good thing. Why we shouldn't be like calling each other or anything like that. We should be working together as a whole, as a community. I don't think anyone's better than anyone. I don't think I'm better than anybody or anything like that. We should be helping each other out and sharing knowledge and stuff. Because if we don't, and everyone becomes all cagey about stuff, we're never going to find out what actually is going on. We're never going to find out what the paranormal is, not in our lifetime anyway. Because so it's too many people in competition with each other, and it's just ridiculous. There's enough room for all of us, so that's just my little rant for the night anyway. I'm missing comments here. So, have you ever had your past lives read? No. So past life regression, I'd love to have that done. I believe through the Haunted Museum in Spirit Shop in Stoke, you can have that done. So that would be my next thing. I'd love to have that done, just to see what I was, who I was. I'm massively obsessed with the ancient Egyptians, and I love the Victorian era. So I wouldn't be, honestly, if it wasn't one of those, if it wasn't either, I think I'd be like a pauper in the Victorian era. I want to be like an Egyptian goddess. If I'm not one of those two, then I'll be very disappointed. I think spirits are attached to certain properties or areas because they spent positive times there, be that through loved ones or general feeling of connection and love. I'd love to think that. I'd love to think that's real, that's right as well. Yeah. Because imagine you want to go and revisit the good places, the happy memories and stuff, and yeah, that's a really nice way of looking at it. The ancient ramen, no, that's another one to add to my list. This list is getting ever so long, isn't it? Bloody hell. I'll be going there. I won't be going there on my own. That's a given. No. I'll go there with somebody else, but not my own. Oh, thank you, Drew. Oh, Jasmine, thank you. I'm glad you love my little rant. I'd have to go on a rant every now and again because just the whole community sometimes can just be like draining, really draining, and I just think it's dead sad how like just negative things can be. It's just awful. It can be so negative, it's not all hunky-dory all the time, is it? It's bloody awful. And I think it's the paranormal communities have always been very weird, draining. So I just wish everybody just love each other and get on. I really do. It's crazy. I mean, I don't get why people are so like cagey over something that we can't see. If you can't see we can't. Nobody's better than anybody else. If you've got a different theory, if you've got a theory, share it. Maybe we might be thinking the same thing, or I just don't know. People get cross at you because you've gone somewhere else before they've gone, and it's like, oh my god, come on, grow up, kids. It's more. We are a drop in the ocean of YouTube. It's bad. Oh, D, I really want to do past life regression. I really do. Really do. Ooh, I attended a paranormal investigation locally once. While there, I was asked to look in a mirror and concentrate on reflection. All those with me who saw my reflection swore it changed. Well, that is what I did scrying at 30 East Drive. And see, this was pitch black darkness, by the way, and your mind adjusts to the dark, don't they? And it was a weird experience. Anyway, the CCTV cameras set up in East Drive, and in the morning, the day after, sorry, one of the hosts of the event actually contacted me and said, we need to look at the CCTV footage. And my mouth opens abnormally wide, and it's not me. So yeah, that's interesting. I'm interested in Celtic Gaelic histories. The customs and religions really fascinate me. Eva, yes, it's so much, and I like stuff like to do with the druids and stuff. Me, I find them fascinating. Just so many different, ancient, like the religions, and like you say, the customs and stuff, and what they believed in, and it's just fascinating. So super fascinating. Oh, D. It's just ridiculous over here. People just get really like, I don't know, weird. You Australians are very laid back, tell you that. We need to take up some of your customs, I think. Drew, so if you don't know Drew, go over to Drew's Abandoned Paranormal Vlog. Go over to her channel. She's a lovely Drew. She does loads of chats all the time. All different things, paranormal, everything. Really, really, really nice. Really, she's lovely. She's lovely. So welcoming and fascinating subjects that she speaks about. So head over and go and check her channel out. Mark Woodley, I think the ancient ramming is not as active as it used to be. It's been overly done, the same with East Drive and De Grey Street. So De Grey Street, I don't think I'd ever go to. I wanted to at one point. I don't think I'd ever go to. No. East Drive. See, this is the thing. What happens is, everyone jumps on. A location comes up, and it's all hyped up, and people will all jump on that bandwagon. So when they jump on that bandwagon, what happens is, like, you find out that. Just 1 second. 1 minute. Put him out there because he'll start barking. It's my dog. So what I think when everyone jumps on the bandwagon and it just gets massively overdone. But I think again it depends on when you investigate. It might always not be active. You might go another time. It might be active. You never know. Never say never, but yeah, places can be overdone, I understand that, but I'd still go just to experience it for myself, definitely. And I'd probably go again and again and again, just to see whether I get the same thing happen or anything different. Where am I? Amy, do you believe that when communicating with the spirit world, you can protect yourself from evil spirits by stating that only spirits, love and light are allowed through? I think you can say whatever you want to say, but let anything, that sounds really hard, don't mean it like that. I think you can say whatever you want. If something's going to attach to you or something's going to do something, I think it'll do it anyway. That's my belief anyway. I do try and protect myself. You can never say you're fully protected though. No. Do try and protect yourself. Have your wits about you. Something doesn't really feel right, don't push your boundaries. If you're not comfortable, leave. Yeah. Gotta be careful. be very careful. Hi, Brian. Welcome in. Yeah, this is live. Ask me whatever questions you want. Sorry, I was catching up. Hi, Cindy. Welcome in. So, yes, I've got lots of plans for this year. Like I say, I want to do my own on my own. Challenge myself to go to some paid locations on my own, but I'm also going to be doing a lot of collaborations as well. So we've got so many different people. You probably sub to majority of these people. So yeah, Fort Spooky, I desperately need to go over to Lincolnshire to go and meet up with the lovely Susie. Me and her get on like an absolute house on fire, and she's one of them people, do you know, when you wish that she lived so close and she doesn't. She lives too far away from me. Well, not too far away from me, but she does, and I just bloody love her. She's ace. She keeps me sane. Moxley, I'll always be exploring with Moxley, because if it weren't for him, if it weren't for Moxley like accepting me and Louise to go out with him, we wouldn't be doing this now. And he's massively welcoming. He's lovely. He's so genuine and dead down to earth, and plus he's local to me as well, so that's a bonus. So at Bad Cat Paranormal, it's Jasmine. Me and Jasmine are probably very similar to me and Susie. We're on the same wavelength. I think we think very similar. We have similar ideas and similar theories, and I do think that we'll get on massively well. Lottie's not far away from me, so that's to explore a lot. So I'll probably go and meet and explore a lot as well. I said Bad Cat Paranormal. Broken Capital, Aaron, and also Carl, Cable TV. Them two together are just hilarious. Honestly, the chemistry that Aaron and Carl have are just brilliant. Honest, crack me up, but so down to earth. Lovely lads. So yep, they're another ones that I'll be meeting up with. Yes, Jasmine. I'm gonna have to come over. I think I'm gonna have to go, and I'll have to drive to you and then drive to Susie, and we can all get out together. Cheryl, thank you so much for joining tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Who else? Explore Beyond, Simon and Sylvia. Are lovely, so nice, brilliant couple. So it's just too many. KJ Hauntings, I'm going to go over to Ireland as well. So got lots of plans to keep me going. That's if my car don't conk out at me like it usually does, because that likes to take the mick out of my life. I'm gonna have to get a push bike as a backup, I think. So yeah, what else have I got? What else? I can't think of anything else I've got to do now. That's it. So yeah, so you know, there's so many amazing explorers out there, amazing investigators out there. I'm gonna leave this chat very soon, but what I really do want to say is that I want to say massive thank you to everyone that does support me, because you are bloody awesome. You are amazing, and if it wasn't for you lot, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. You're the ones that support me and help my channel grow. And because of your support, your weekly support, and for you watching my videos and everything, you push, you help my channel grow and reach further and far afield. Oh, before I go, Haunted Scout as well. I knew there was another person, another team. Love Haunted Scouts. Chris and Adam are amazing, absolutely amazing. Yes, I'll be back out with them. as always, because I just love him. Say do us every time. So what was I saying? Yeah, if it weren't for you lot, I wouldn't be doing this. I massively appreciate you all, because yeah, every time you watch my videos, every time you comment on my videos, every time you like my videos, or you share any of my footage out, my videos out, it helps me to reach a wider audience. All donations, you know, massively appreciated. I don't expect them, you know, I don't expect anything like that. By yous being here tonight, that's enough for me. That's amazing, and that means a lot. Massively. Oh, thank you, Janet. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the family. The madhouse, should I say. So yeah, I really do appreciate all of you massively. All my mods, you know, you're amazing. Thank you so much for helping me out. And everybody that, you know, all the teams that have collaborated with me and have allowed me to come out and meet them and stuff like that. I'm massive thank you to all of you lot. You just bloody awesome. So yeah, Cindy, when I found your channel, I went back and binged it, and will check to see what I have missed and watch them. Oh, well, I hope you enjoy it all, Cindy. Thank you. Oh, bless you. Oh, you're all lovely. Yeah, you'll never. There's one thing for sure: you won't get me faking. No, if you're gonna fake something, you're gonna get caught. It's too many. I mean, I don't know if you all watch the like debunking channels and stuff that have a bit. They've been around for a while, but more and more are popping up. So it's not a new thing, you know. People, regardless of not whether they've got a debunking channel or not, you know, people will always go and try and debunk stuff that you do, what you show. Oh, thank you, Ty. Much appreciated. You're a star. Thank you so much, Ty. So don't fake anything. Don't fake anything in your videos. What is the point? What is the point of going on a paranormal investigation? What is the point of doing that just to fake stuff? Because what's going to happen is, if you start faking stuff, you are going to have to make every single video all the time, each week, bigger and better, before it becomes totally ridiculous and unbelievable. I just don't get it. I don't get why people fake stuff, but you know, if they do, they do. Nothing to do with me. You just fool yourself. You're fooling yourselves if you are faking stuff. Oh, winds me up. But what I don't agree with, and this is one thing I don't agree with, you know, when it comes to like people calling out other people or saying, you know, we don't fake stuff and blah blah blah, and so you don't have to. Oh, welcome in, Mox. I've had to do a different live. Where is it? Because I couldn't get my other live up and running. I had technical issues. Don't ask. Every single time. You should know me by now. My technical issues, they're shocking. So yeah, what I'm saying is, if you'll never see me calling out another channel or saying anything about any other channels whatsoever. So I don't agree with when you see stuff like that, because if I was to do stuff like that, I'm basically influencing you lot to go and jump on that channel and start saying that. I don't agree with it. That's one thing I don't agree with. If you don't like something, if you don't agree with it, you don't watch it. You don't have to troll somebody. Just move on. Don't watch. Because we're never gonna. I don't like everything I watch. You won't have me. You'll never ever find me going, I can't stand this, or being mean to somebody. Don't do it. There's too much negativity in any of this community. It's not nice. Welcome in. Hi, Nicole. Yeah, Definitely not. It is bullying. It is bullying. The thing for me is, like, for example, myself now, I'm chatting to all of you lot on here. If I was to sit here now and start calling somebody, I don't know who, I mean, I know that you lot are all here and everything, and you lot are lovely, but I don't know who else is watching. And it only takes one person to go over to watch be watching me and take it to heart and go, yes, I'm going to go to that channel now, I'm going to troll him. I don't want anything like that, because why would I want, it doesn't make no sense. So it's too much negativity in the community is what I'm saying. I just don't like it. I don't like it. No, not at all. I just don't like it. Try and stay as far away as possible from drama as I can, unless I get dragged into something, which then I just like, no. I'm too much of a nice person to, I'm too nice to people sometimes, me, and they end up having the mick took out of me. I will always be kind. I'll always be kind to people, but yeah. Yes, it's just stupid. I know I'm waffling now, but yeah, it just winds me up. It's just one of them things that really, really winds me up. So yeah, that's that. Some people are insecure and need that kind of thing to make them feel good about themselves, stay humble and never change. Absolutely. We always say the same. Stay humble. Stay humble. Just be nice. Just be nice. I think some people find it really hard to be nice. I do. I talk to anybody, me. I will talk to literally anybody. If you ask me something, if you ask me a question, I will always answer you. I will always respond to you in my YouTube comments. I'll never not. It is egos. It's too many egos. Oh, Siren Eyes, thank you. Yes, my cat is definitely demonic because it hates me. Thank you so much. Yeah, I do think egos do get the better of some people, and I think it's really sad. I do think that is really sad. Why? We're not big. We're not famous. We're not famous people. We're just normal people, going into buildings, talking to ourselves, hoping that somebody will talk back to us. We look like nut jobs, Yeah, this is what we're doing. We're just trying to capture paranormal activity. So I do think egos. I think not just us, our community, and a lot of different communities as such. Very egotistical world these days, aren't we? Sad. It's really sad. Just enjoy life. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. It's not a competition. Enjoy yourself. So yeah. Oh gosh. What else? Has anybody else got anything you would like to ask me? Because I'm absolutely shattered now. I've got dry mouth from waffling on. Oh. Ego is a person's worst enemy within themselves. Very true. Very true. I think some people get a YouTube for other validations. Yes. Do you know what? That's quite a good point there, Jasmine. Yeah. I think a lot of platforms, sadly, people need that form of that validation in their lives to be heard, to be seen, and use it for that. But I think some people shouldn't have platforms. I don't mean that in a nasty way, by the way. I think some people with platforms are quite dangerous. Oh dear, don't rub it in, it's freezing here. Absolutely freezing. Oh, Cindy, I've kicked the dog out because, right, My dog is a nuisance. He's a pain. Because I'm talking to you a lot now, and because I'm not talking to him, he will sit there, staring at me and just bark at me or moan or paw at me because I'm not paying him 100% attention. I mean, he couldn't have a platform, George, because he's just too needy. Oh, God. Nicole. Life is too short to spend time judging others. Do what makes you happy. Be mindful of others' feelings. Absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely. I think that people also forget that because we have YouTube channels and we are human beings as well, still. Like I say, we were saying before about people trolling people. I think people forget that we have feelings, because we do have feelings. And it's like I started do this for me, because when I get out, it's my little headspace. It's where I can get out and escape normal world and normal reality, for my mental health, and my well-being. That's my space, and I'm lucky enough to share that experiences with you by putting them in videos and putting them on YouTube. But I do think people tend to forget we are actually humans. So, yeah. Oh, Nicole, I'm so sorry. Right, I'll bring George in soon. He's a unit, he's massive. Seen too many people's recently where the mask has fell off me. It's so true, yeah. Masks slip all the time, and you see the real people. It's funny how many people I don't speak to no more, and it's really sad because you think, okay, what's going on here? I don't know. If I've done something wrong, please tell me, because I won't get offended. But people just strange. It's very strange. Yeah, I agree there. No one knows how someone is feeling, and trolling can push them over the edge. Yes, this is why I will never, ever, you'll never hear me, openly saying to any of you lot, I can't stand this, that, and the other, because I won't do that to you lot, because I never know you. I don't know how someone's going to react, so I would never allow that on my channel. I won't, even in comments, don't bring other investigators or teams or channels into bad words against them in my chat, because I will never allow that. Because again, they are real people. They've got feelings. You never know what's going on behind closed doors. So always be mindful of what Nicole said. Be mindful and be nice and be kind, because you never know what's going on behind you don't know how they are in their mindset themselves. So yeah, I agree. Oh, Mark, okay. If you see a spirit like a white lady who always sitting floating just above the ground with no legs, could this be residual, because present day the land is higher as it's been built up through time? Yes. Yeah, definitely. Because it's like the Romans, like the Roman apparitions that have been seen. Well, they say they see them and it's from waist up. And it's like, well, how? But because we build up. And when you do they found like the Roman roads and stuff, haven't they? They found the Roman roads, and you dig down, and that's where they found him. So yeah, definitely, most likely. It's called George Porge, my dog. Curious George. Get out there, enjoy it. You only got one shot, so make it count. On that note, I've got a date with the graveyard. Oh, off you pop. Enjoy the tombstones. Definitely, I agree. You've only got one life, enjoy it. Don't waste your time worrying about what people think about you. Definitely not. Your videos are an escape for me. I love them. Takes me away from the day-to-day stuff. Thank you. You know, that's lovely, Shaz. And you know, that's nice for me to know, because I'm glad that I can do that for people, and it's lovely because as I said before, that's what I do for me. I do it for me, to my escape. So it's lovely to know that I can share my adventures with you lot, and you lot can find it as an escape as well. So I love that. Thank you so much. I think you're right about Roman soldiers seen with their legs underground. Yeah, there's been loads of different sightings, haven't there? It's been like also as well battles. You know, they think that they're seeing battle reenactments, and again, it's not been the full figures that I've been seeing. It's like from like leg up or waist up, and it's because of the ground levels. Don't get stoned amongst the gravestones. I hope we're not going to that Lovers Lane gravestone graveyard, Luxembourg. Jesus wept. We all know what happens there. I am who I am, a crazy old cougar. Eva, I love you. You do crack me up. You really, really do crack me up. Say it as it is, Eva. Jasmine, don't. Oh, God. Oh, you know, Dee, you are such a trooper. You're absolutely awesome. You really are. You really, really are. Oh, bless you. Right, well, I'm going to love you and leave you all because I'm so tired. I've been working. I was up at after o'clock this morning. I've been at work all day. Yeah, I've loved speaking to all of you. And I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody. I'm going to do more live Start that again. I'm going to do more live streams. I'm going to have people on and having a bit of a chat amongst like 2 people. I'll get Mox has got to be my first guest. Oh, it's part of the furniture, isn't it? But yeah. Oh, night Jazz. Oh, bless you, Nicole. And you know what, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it, and I just love every single one of you. I wouldn't change it for the world. I've been very close this week to like thinking I can't do this anymore. But no, you lot have made me smile, so I'm gonna come back with a bang. Hopefully. So yeah, I think I've covered everything that I need to talk about this evening. There is other stuff, but my mind's gone blank. I'm too tired now. But thank you so much, all of you. I massively appreciate every single one of you. I love you all. And there'll be a new video out on Friday. At a private house investigation tomorrow night. That should be interesting. And I'll keep you all updated. So with that said, I'm going to leave you all. So thank you so much. Oh, I'll go and show you George first. 1 minute. 1 minute. I'll go and get him. 1 second. Oh, me shouting. Oh, I nearly forgot my gorgeous George, didn't I? Come here. Where is he? Here. Oi, who's this? Who is it? Say hello. Georgie. Say yeah. You're on telly. You're famous. Oh, sorry, Penny. George, come here. Who is it? Hello. That's George. Well, thank you, everybody. I'll see you all soon. See you later.